Here are the top 5 high-yield bank accounts. Putting your money in a high-yield savings account can be the best financial decision for many people. With the current economic climate and the volatility of financial markets, investing your savings is becoming an even more attractive option. With interest rates now higher than they have been in the past 15 years, investing your money can yield significant returns and help grow your money. If you want a safe place to put your money and still make a decent return, here are the best 5 bank accounts to earn interest on your savings. Hello and welcome to another video of Finance Sense, where we cover all the latest trends in the financial markets and the economy. Looking for ways to invest your savings and make the most of the current interest rates? This video will introduce you to some of the best online banks and investment platforms that offer high-yield savings accounts and certificates of deposits. But before we start, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment below if you enjoyed watching this video, and turn on the notification bell to keep posted. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Saving money is becoming a lucrative endeavor. If you have any savings at all, now is the time to invest them since we are at interest rates not seen in more than 15 years, and there are numerous opportunities to make money. Number 1. Ally Bank. Ally Bank lets you create as many free accounts as you want. Their app is also incredibly simple to use. Their excellent customer support is available around the clock, 7 days a week, and there are neither monthly maintenance fees nor minimums required to get started. Additionally, you receive the standard FDIC insurance of up to $250,000. Moreover, you may take advantage of the interest rate that their money market account pays, which is presently paying 4%. Or you can take advantage of the interest rate that their savings account pays, which is currently 3.75%. They also have high-yield certificates of deposits, or CDs, that pay anywhere from 4.5% to 5% at the moment, depending on whether you pick a term of 12 or 18 months, or a no-penalty 11-month CD that pays 4.35% that allows you to withdraw your money whenever you want after the first 6 days of the account. This bank is recommendable, especially if you want the complete package rather than just a savings account. On the other hand, one of the business's drawbacks is that it has a significant amount of auto debt exposure. Furthermore, due to their online-only presence, customers have zero access to a physical branch. Also, while their interest rate is above average, it isn't exceptional. Number 2. Lending Club. Lending Club is a business that formerly provided peer-to-peer personal loans but has now transformed into a bank. They now have a savings account with a 4.25% interest rate, no monthly fees, and a $100 minimum deposit requirement. They'll also issue you a debit card that is directly connected to your account and won't charge you any fees for using an ATM. Instead, they compute the total ATM fees you paid over the month and automatically credit your account. Now, as fantastic as they appear, it's not always worth it to seek the greatest returns when their competitors have the advantage of being there much longer and having an established track record. Even so, if you're searching for a little higher interest rate, they do seem like a potential business to keep in mind. Number 3. Wealthfront. Wealthfront provides a ton of fantastic benefits. Among these is their online savings account that offers 4.3% interest on all balances, no account maintenance fees, no minimum balance requirements, and up to $3 million in FDIC protection through a sweep program with partner banks, in addition to unlimited fee-free withdrawals and deposits. They also allow you to utilize your account to pay bills, and they have 19,000 fee-free ATMs available to their customers should they want cash during an emergency. However, they do not have any physical branch locations, which is common among banks. They probably only want to provide you with excellent banking services in the hopes that you would open an account with them and start investing there. Number 4. CIT Bank. When it comes to interest rates, this bank offers a number of possibilities. The first is their Savings Connect account, where you can receive 4.5% interest with a deposit of at least $100. The second is their Platinum Savings account, which starts paying 4.75% with a deposit of $5,000. There is no monthly maintenance cost, no fees for many services, and up to $30 in third-party ATM fees are reimbursed every statement. so getting cash is never an issue. Additionally, they provide various CD rates that are relatively affordable. You may lock in a 5% interest rate for the following 6 months with a $1,000 minimum deposit. There are penalties if you withdraw your money sooner, which is why they provide a no penalty option that now pays 4.8%. This can be a fantastic option for you to make some additional money with the money you already have. Although nothing is perfect, it's crucial to bear in mind that this bank lacks any physical branch locations. This may seem like a lot, but consider the fact that the interest rate you'll be offered is far greater than what you'd get from a typical bank. Number 5. Redneck Bank. For individuals who are interested in earning the highest possible interest rate without having to deposit tens of thousands of dollars, Redneck Bank's checking account pays 4.8% up to the first $15,000. Additionally, there are no minimum deposits or monthly service charges, and your funds are protected by the FDIC. They generally have positive reviews except for complaints about excessive overdraft fees. Vanguard. If you're not searching for a bank and just want to earn as much money as possible, you have a few alternatives, one of which is a brand new Vanguard product that now yields a 4.25% interest rate. Although they provide lower interest rates than some of the other options, Vanguard is really the cornerstone of the whole investing sector. And since there are no minimum balance requirements, no monthly maintenance costs, and up to $250,000 in FDIC protection, it's definitely something to think about. Remember that this is still in a trial program, so not everyone will have immediate access. And you can't treat this like a bank account or require an ATM card because it's a cash account. However, they have established themselves as a very reliable business, and 4.25% interest is not too bad. On the other hand, you may look at their money market funds as an alternative, such as VMFXX or VUSXX, which offer between 4.7 and 4.8% with a minimum investment of $3,000. But the possibility of a money market fund breaking the buck is a risk that should be considered. In the event of a total financial collapse, there is a chance that the fund could be unable to redeem your $1 share for its total value if everyone decides to cash out at once. You might be wondering how terrible this situation has gone in the past. There have only ever been 2 instances in recorded history. One happened in 2008, when the fund owned by the now bankrupt Lehman Brothers collapsed, and each $1 share settled out at 99 cents. The second was a small institutional fund that paid 94 cents for every dollar invested in 1994. Essentially, the likelihood of this happening is extremely low, and since then, additional safety measures have been put into place. However, it's not entirely impossible, so you accept a slightly bigger risk in exchange for a higher gain. Additionally, there's also the option of treasury bonds, which now range in yield from 4 to 5% depending on the duration. However, in order to reap the full benefits of this option, you will be required to lock up your funds. If this is something you're willing to do, you will have a far better chance of achieving your financial goals than working with any other financial institution. Hi! We hope that watching this video was interesting and that you learned something valuable. If you enjoyed it, please hit the notification button, like, subscribe, and watch more of our videos. Also, don't forget to share your comments in the comment section below. This is Finance Sense, helping you stay current on all the most recent changes in the financial markets and economy. Stay safe and look out for the next video.